Hey guys, it's ACairconditioner and welcome to Genshin Impact 3.1 update event of Ballads and Brews. So, a few disclaimers before I get started. I'm gonna keep this series separate from my main StarCon story quest and character story quest because, again, these are invisible, so you don't have to exactly do them. I recommend you do them if you want to get the full scope of this game. Again, if you can't, you don't have to. Don't stress it. But I'm going to do it, and I'm going to showcase the main story, and just like my past events, I'm only focusing on the story first, activities can be second. So again, it's not much has changed. And the only thing that really changed is I'm gonna try to make these separate from the main series in my opinion. Again, I said this before. Because again these are optional. So that's like the one thing that's gonna be a bit different. It shouldn't bother you guys too much though. It's gonna have its own playlist again, as usual. And to even add to the separation, I said I had two teams. My Electro team I'm going to be using in the main story, and my Dendro team. Now, my Dendro team I'm going to be using in these events. I think this is the best way to showcase both of my teams up until my eventual Traveler element change, because it's going to happen soon. Maybe I like not soon, but like semi soon. And yeah, that'll be it. So again, when it comes to the main story, and this one they could be separate playlists. I'm going to try to keep them separate as best I can. And my Electro teams could be used in my main store, while my Dendro teams could be used here. You can know what my Dendro team is though, because you saw a bit of gameplay in the beginning of my main story anyways.
Let me just confirm. Yes, all tasks on the checklist are complete. Traveler, Paimon, we are grateful for your assistance.
When did we help with anything
Thank
here?
goodness you were able to come as soon as we contacted you.
Oh, never mind.
Who knows how we would have coped with all these commissions otherwise?
It was nothing. The last couple of days have been pretty busy, but it was all super easy stuff.
We haven't had a Mondstadt event in a
When
long time, so this
we
is
heard
super
that
well
you were
warranted.
short on people, we thought we were going to be in for another long and drawn-out
But what
adventure.
commissions did we do for her?
Being the seasoned adventurers that you are, it's true that you are suited to work of a much higher caliber than your recent assignments. However, this situation is unavoidable in Mondstadt at this time of year.
Huh? Why's that?
Probably because it's harvest season?
That's right. This is the ideal season for harvesting crops and fruits.
Really?
And for the wine capital of Teyvat, it's also the
In
all-important
fall?
winemaking
Really?
season.
All of them is your
Farmers are
harvest
anxious
season?
to sell off their
Normally,
fresh
like,
produce, and all the major
actually,
wine
no,
merchants
I
are
can see
seeking to
all of them being the
purchase
harvest season,
top-quality
yeah. I can
ingredients
see
to
that.
make new product.
Ah, well, no wonder we keep hearing people
Because
talking
after autumn
about
is winter,
wine
and then
these
winter is
days.
good. You could be having a hard time
What do you
getting
mean? Seriously?
getting crops.
Yes,
So autumn will be
I
the
swear
perfect
I'm
harvest
not
season.
making this
Yeah.
up. The acting Grandmaster wants everyone to gather at headquarters
Really?
in the main hall. Hurry! We need to leave right now or we'll be late. Hey, wait up!
Why do those two knights
Oh, hi Kai,
look
you
so
scared the crap out of me.
flustered?
Well, hello there. If it isn't the Traveler and Paimon.
It's been a
rare
long
pleasure.
time, Kaya.
Kaya!
Cavalry
Just the
knight.
person we need. Why is everyone running off to the Knights of Favonius headquarters all of a sudden?
And is our help required too?
Don't worry. This isn't one of those occasions where you need to come to everyone's rescue.
Really? Because I feel like we
All
do that
that's happened
constantly.
Is that the Knights of Favonius have just received a letter from the Grandmaster.
Oh, really?
Acting Grandmaster Jean will be convening
Grandmaster
a meeting
Varka
in the
really
main
sent a
hall
letter?
shortly to go through it.
Well, that's a relief. Wait, hold on a second. What did you say again?
A letter from the Grandmaster?
The Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius?
Yeah.
That's...
Grandmaster
isn't that
Varka.
The leader of that legendary expedition? So, what did Varka say in the letter? How's the expedition going? When are they getting back?
This is every single Genshin, like,
Oh.
theorist.
So interested in our Grandmaster all of a
I've always
sudden?
been interested.
Never knew
Grandmaster
you were
Varka is
such
a
gossip.
very interesting character.
It's only normal, isn't it? Bet you'd be curious too if there was someone you'd heard loads about but never met. Even Master Jean says he's a living legend. Oh, pretty hard not to get hyped up after hearing that. Besides, the expedition has been going on for ages.
Yeah,
And
even
we
in real
still
time.
never heard a single thing
It's
about
been
what
2
they're
years,
up
Kaya.
to.
2 years.
The acting Grandmaster is very gracious in her appraisal. Varka brought quite a bit of trouble to those around him on the road to becoming a legend. I'll have to tell you about it
Are
sometime.
we really getting Varka lore?
Anyway, since this has piqued your interest, why don't you join me at headquarters? And we'll see what the letter says. We do miss our honorary knight, after all. It's been quite
Yeah,
a
I
long
know.
time
How
since
long
your
has it
last
been now?
visit.
Sure, let's go and see what
It's
all
been
about.
like several
Bye,
months.
Catherine. See you soon.
All right. Take care now.
Yeah, it's been like 6 whole updates since we've been back to Mondstadt. The most recent Mondstadt event was last December, I believe, with the Dragonspine event again with the Albedo lore. So yeah, it's been a super long time since we ever actually had a proper Mondstadt event. And even then that was Dragonspine stuff. We never really properly came back to Mondstadt for like a festival of some kind ever since 1.4 Wimbledon Festival. That was ages ago. That's like over a year ago. So like it's finally good to have some Mondstadt lore again after being absent for so long. And I had some suspicions on getting a Mondstadt event. I originally thought it was Ludia Harpestum, but it wasn't. It turns out to be some sort of like wine festival or something like that related to Varka as well. And apparently Razor. So I'm curious on what we're gonna get here. Kaya as a character has not made an appearance at all for a long time. If you play through the events, the last time you see Kaya will be 1.4, but if you haven't, literally the ending of Mondstadt Archon Quest, and that is like Prologue Act 3. That's like a super long time ago. Like 1.0 Genshin Impact, not that long time ago. Like seriously. So it's good to see Kaya again.
It looks like just about everyone's here.
Hey there, cutie. Paimon.
Lisa,
I
you
didn't know
too?
you two would be coming. So you heard about the letter?
Yep, we ran into Kaya near the Adventurers Guild.
Good to see some old friends again.
Oh, wow. Paimon's never seen so many people in the main hall at once before. Oh, Paimon's getting kind of nervous now.
Don't get too carried away, alright? If I know the Grandmaster, the fact that he has the time to be writing letters means it's probably nothing serious.
Really?
It certainly won't be bad news.
Kaya's exaggerating a little, but otherwise I agree. After all, Mika's not the kind of person who'd be able to keep it hidden if something
Mika?
were the matter. The truth would be written all over his face.
Oh, I have comments. I already know who Mika is. We saw him in the trailer. Mika, who's that?
Over there, look. The kid standing next to Jean in front of the staircase?
Oh, the kid with the
He used to
chocobo
be a
hair?
land surveyor
I'm
in
kidding.
Mila's team. He's very talented in what he does, and a very reliable person. When the expedition team set out, the Grandmaster appointed him to be the core member of the frontline team. He's the one that brought back the letter.
So he
Please,
used to
may
be
I
on the
have your
Reconnaissance.
attention,
Who's
everyone?
trying to join me?
Now that we're all here, let's begin reading out the letter from the
Oh, I just know the
Grandmaster.
Jean's in her altered outfit now.
Mika, please, go ahead.
Yes, Master
Oh,
Jean.
I see a vision. It's not his gauntlet.
Right. Hello, everybody. I am Mika, surveyor of the Reconnaissance Company. Recently,
Why are you so
I
nervous?
have been taking part in an assignment with the expedition team. I will now be reading Grandmaster Varka's letter aloud for you all. To the Knights of Favonius. Greetings, everyone. This is Varka. The first thing I want to say to you all is please put your minds at ease. The expedition is safe, and all of its members are accounted for.
Oh, that's fantastic news. My palms are sweating.
What's wrong, Jean?
May I continue?
Go ahead, Mika.
All right. Now that your fears are allayed, I trust you'll be ready to listen to the rest of my letter. I'm writing to you from the northernmost reaches of Tevat
The
by the
northernmost
light
reaches.
of a stove. The expedition forces are stationed here while we restock. I once told you that the purpose of this expedition was related to a dangerous secret
What?
from days long past. I am still unable to disclose more than this, but suffice to say that you needn't worry about how our mission is progressing. In the past couple of months, we received an unexpected
Oh
visit.
my god, are you kidding
The
me?
Fatui Harbinger known as the Captain.
The captain?
I Okay, you wanna know what's really scary? Because I literally didn't have the chance to say this because I want the game battle to continue. He's in northernmost region. I'm like, northernmost region. She says Naya, right? And I had a really stupid thought, a crazy thought. I'm like, what if Varka ends up becoming Capitano? Because we never saw Capitano's face. By the way, Capitano is the harbinger known as the captain. And if you look in the Winterland's Lasso, we never saw his face. He always wore a mask. I was like, what if Varka is Capitano? You know, what that's the case? And then all of a sudden he mentions him. I'm like, what? I don't know. Again, sometimes it scares me how I literally just think about something and then literally just comes to my face like that.
I am fully aware of the Fatui's outrageous actions in Mondstadt in recent
What is Capitano
history.
doing here though? Or
Nevertheless,
all the way
the
up there.
captain was not hostile towards us on this
Oh,
occasion.
this Naya.
Open parenthesis. I rather suspect that's because this time, Snezhnaya and we are in the same boat.
What?
Close parenthesis. The man hides everything under the mask he wears, so no one can know his past or his origins. However, one thing
He is
is
hard
for
as
sure.
what on
He
earth?
is as hard as iron for having the courage to challenge gods as an ordinary
He's
mortal.
mortal? He's
I
human?
don't doubt that he could even take out a ruin guard by stabbing it in its big, glowing eye with one of Klee's crayons.
Okay, that's
Open
absurd.
parenthesis. Don't get any ideas. Close parenthesis.
That's funny.
Our scouts have confirmed that the captain received
He
orders
is going to
head for
Notland.
Natlan 3 days ago. We'll be able to sleep much better now that we don't need to worry about him anymore.
Bro.
I will admit
All my
that
predictions
some
of taking a
his
bar are coming true right now in front of my
actions have
eyes.
helped us, but even then, he owed us at least that much. This year's Vineleza Fest must be kicking off in
Vineleza
Mondstadt
Fest?
any day now.
I'm
What a great
okay.
pity that this year, once again, we will be unable to spend the festival together. Everyone here is always thinking back fondly upon the fine wines of Mondstadt, as well
This
as
came
the
out of
happy
okay. I'm
times
so
we have
confused.
spent with each and every one of you. I hope that you and all the citizens of Mondstadt enjoy the festival to the fullest. Have a few drinks on our behalf. The Dawn Winery's limited edition Vineleza Fest seasonal special will do nicely. May Lord Barbados bless Mondstadt, and may the wind carry our sentiments back to your side. Varka. P.S. If you're wondering who's tougher between me and the captain,
Really,
well,
Varka?
I'm the Grandmaster. There are 10 captains in the Knights of Favonius, but only one Grandmaster. Ah ha 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 ha.
This
His
is
left
funny.
number.
Okay, that's funny.
The letter ends here. Thank you.
You really have
everyone,
to read
for
every single
your
thing.
Attention.
Thank you, Mika.
Master Jean, I just noticed that there's something else written on the back
Excuse
of the
me?
last page. PPS. I ran out of paper, so I'll add this here. Lisa, the following is a message for you. This part seems to be from the Grandmaster to Miss Lisa.
Oh, for me?
Seeing that it's a special message, Lisa, we'll discuss this in private.
Yeah.
Everyone, as the Grandmaster mentioned in his letter, the Vineleza Fest is in just a few days. and how fortunate we are at this time to receive word that all is well with
Really?
the expedition. Though they are unable to return to Mondstadt and spend the festival with us, the Weinlese Fest will nonetheless be a major event
So that's the
that all
festival
of
name,
Mondstadt is
Weinlese
looking
Fest.
forward to. I hope that everyone will guard
It's
your
German,
stations
by the
and
way.
perform your duties, both for our far-flung colleagues involved in the expedition, and also for the hardworking people of Mondstadt. And of course, during your time off, I hope you will be able to rest, relax, and enjoy this long-awaited festival. That brings our meeting to a close. Dismissed.
Did Paimon hear that right? They ran into the Fatui's captain? Who knows what
Paimon,
that was about?
you guys should know that he's
But
a
it must have
harbinger.
been
He mentioned it.
important. But Fatui Schmatui, the real big deal here.
Oh, you gonna
is
dismiss
the
that now?
Weinlese Fest. Sounds like there'll be loads of free food and drink. Paimon wants to hear more.
Typical Paimon.
Hey, cuties. How about we go and chat with Jean? You didn't get a chance to say a proper hello with so many people here.
Sure.
Sounds good. All right, let's go.
We haven't seen Jean in a long time as well, so. Also, I am an idiot. I'd say like the last time we seen Kaya should be like 1.4 if you haven't done 1.4 slash like Mondstadt Archon Quest if you haven't done events. I am an idiot. I forgot Yumikaya in 1.6 because I keep forgetting Going Up Archipelago is a Mondstadt event. I keep forgetting that. And Going Up Archipelago 2 is also a Mondstadt event. Luckily, don't Mikaya there. Thank God. Hello, Mika.
Hi there. You must be looking for Captain Kaya? Please, don't mind me.
I just want to say hi.
Oh, wait, but what? Oh, jeez, Captain Kaya, what should I say?
I see Mika has no social skills. I'm kidding.
Mika, how have you not changed one bit after being on the front line this long? You were just asking me about the Storm Terror incident, weren't you? Well, allow me to introduce you to the legendary Honorary Knight.
Yeah, we never have met before, have we?
And also the legendary Paimon.
Hi there. You guys are so strong. I'm in awe. I have to go and report in with Captain Eula now. Please excuse me.
Okay.
Aw, he just left. Well, that's too bad. Paimon was gonna ask him all about the expedition.
That is a pity, it really is. But don't take it the wrong way. The way he sees it, every pair of eyes in Mondstadt is focused squarely on you.
Really?
Give it some time, and this will all sort itself out. Next time you see him, I'm sure you'll get along just fine. In fact, let me share a little secret with you. Try talking to him about exploring the wild. You'll win his trust in no time.
Wow, Kaya, okay. So, yeah, and after now that we talk about Kaya, let's talk about Lisa as well. Lisa's last appearance was actually in 1.6 Going Up Archipelago, only for a short moment in the beginning. Jean's last appearance, I believe, was also 1.6 Going Up Archipelago. She made a major role, I believe. She never made an appearance in the second one, or Dragon Spine Round 2. So yeah, her last appearance was Going Up Archipelago 1 in 1.6. If you don't count events though, their last appearances should be in the Archon quests. Because both Lisa and Jean has never made an appearance in any future Archon quest past Mondstadt Prologue. Just like Kaya.
Ah, Lisa, the Grandmaster's letter is just on the table. Traveler, Paimon, it's been a long time. Apologies, I didn't get the chance to talk with you during the meeting just now.
No worries.
If you don't have any plans in the immediate future, why not stay in Mondstadt for a while? We'll be celebrating the Weinlese Fest very soon.
Don't be deceived. Jean may appear very composed, but she's been missing you both terribly recently.
Seriously?
Lisa...
I'll leave you to catch up. I'm going to read my letter.
I missed everyone as well.
Yeah, Mondstadt's where our journey began after all. We have a lot of fond memories here. Master Jean, neither of us really knows anything about this Vinelesa Fest. Could you tell us more about it?
Yes, of course. The Vinelesa Fest is an ancient Mondstadt festival, just like Ludi Harpastum.
We never experienced Ludi Harpastum before.
It's the most important part of the fall.
Ugh.
Each fall, the west wind blows in Mondstadt.
So it's a
Legend
fall
has
festival
it
of
that
this
the wonderful scent of
nation.
Mondstadt's
Interesting.
winemaking during the harvest season entices even the Animo Archon into attendance, being the great wine lover that he is.
I just realized both Liyue and Mondstadt actually has their version of fall festivals. Where Liyue is the Moonchase Festival, where this one is the Vinelesa Fest.
No matter where he is, he will transform into a soft breeze and return to his homeland.
Yeah, that sounds like the Animo Archon, alright.
Sounds like Menti.
For this reason, Mondstadters call the western wind the returning wind. The Vinelesa Fest originally began as a celebration to welcome Lord Barbados on his return. In the past, every household would brew fresh wine around this time of year and keep it sealed at least until Windcoming Day during the following year's Vinelesa Fest. Uncasking
So it's a
the
wine
sealed
festival,
is a
basically.
symbolic way of inviting the Animo Archon to share a drink. Legend holds that if the Animo Archon is satisfied with the taste of the wine, he will summon a gentle breeze to richly bless the people.
Richly bless? How?
Knowing him, it was probably blessing them with more good wine the next year.
That's
Makes
a good
sense.
question. But there's really no way of knowing. These are very old stories. Many of the details have been lost to time.
Yep, that'll happen. Some stories change completely as they get passed down. Hence why these days...
Paimon, why are you
will get
saying
into
these
endless
things?
arguments over what kind of flower a wind blooms.
These are hella sus.
All part of how cultural heritage is created.
Indeed. But for the time being, at least, the tradition of paying tribute to the Animo Archon on Windcoming Day is still alive and well, and the Vinelesa Fest remains a time for Mondstadters to share the joy of the harvest with one another as they partake of fine wines. This is a time of the year when many Mondstadters living away from Mondstadt return to their hometown. For those unable to return, Vinelesa Fest is the period when they miss their family and friends most keenly.
Oh, so that's why the Grandmaster wrote, "May the wind carry our sentiments back to your side."
Because you won't
For
be
this
able
year,
to
we've
come for
joined
this
forces with
festival,
the
I guess.
Church of Favonius and the Adventurers Guild to host a celebration on the banks of Cider Lake, just outside of Springvale. There will also be a traditional wine market during the festival period.
Wine market?
Well, originally, it was simply a place where winemakers and farmers would come to trade in raw ingredients for winemaking.
But now they literally sell
These
wine.
days, it is a much grander affair. Not only will you find a range of choice wines, but seasonal fruit beverages and food items for everyone to enjoy too. A lot of people also sell secondhand goods and handicrafts at the market.
Oh wow.
The Knights of Favonius plan to use this as an opportunity to do some fundraising for needy children and elderly people in the city.
Oscar's kind of like a
Wow,
farmer's
sounds
market, I
pretty
guess.
cool.
But I'm not sure if that's really a description of a farmer's market.
If you have the time, I encourage you to take a look around. I hope
It
you'll
might
find
be.
it a worthwhile experience. Now, Lisa, what was the Grandmaster's message to you about?
Now give us lore.
I
I'm
was
kidding.
just about to bring that up. The Grandmaster says he wants me to handle something for him. Something to do with Razor's past.
Here comes Razor lore. By the way, this entire event's gonna be focusing on Razor lore. By the way, that's why I was so confused about Capitano's like mention at all from the beginning. That's why I was confused. Who knows? Maybe we'll come back later. Razor's past?
Razor told us that he was raised by a pack of wolves in Wolvendom. He never knew his parents. In his own words, the wolf pack is his lupical, which means family.
Yep.
Yes, that was as much as I knew as well.
Razor's past is a mystery
But in his
otherwise.
letter, the Grandmaster says that in the cabinet above the third bookshelf, to the right of the grandfather clock in Jean's office, there's a wooden box containing some items that Razor's
Excuse
parents
me?
left for him. He says it's time to give the box to Razor.
Does this mean the Grandmaster knew Razor's parents?
It would seem so. The Grandmaster didn't simply run into Razor one day in Wolvendom and teach him how to use a sword. No, the connection between them goes back much further.
Wow, be pretty excited to find out something about his true parents.
Lisa, something's worrying you.
Oh, cutie. Nothing escapes your eyes, does it? For the child who never met their biological parents, this kind of conversation is always a difficult one, even for the
Yeah.
most well-adjusted. By contrast, Razor grew up in Wolvendom and has had very limited contact with human society. Who knows whether
He
he's
talked
ready
with us
for
and a
this or
few other
not.
people, but he
I'm
never
sure
had
the
like
Grandmaster
full
will have
conversations
given
with
due
many other people.
consideration to Razor's circumstances. Perhaps he felt that now would be the most appropriate time.
Well, why now? Is it because it's
That's
a
a good
festival?
point. Okay, cuties. Can I leave you to break the news to Razor? He thinks of me as his teacher, so he might not open up to me if he gets upset. But you are his trusted friends. I think it makes more sense for him to hear about this from you.
Yeah. We'll talk it out with Razor.
Thank you, sweetie. Try to be as encouraging as you can. Someone his age needs all the love and support they can get.
How curious.